Adrian here with more Cart T Adventures from Nashville. In the last few days, I had some interesting experiences. The first thing that we did was we found out that gained 6 pounds in a day, which was nice. So they were afraid that my kidney function was off. This is apparently a thing that everybody knows happens. Basically, the deal is this. Um, if you get CAR T, that chemo can make you gain weight because your kidneys might not act the same. So I was retaining a ton of water. So everyone was kind of panicked about that. I got weighed twice, which was nice. But that kind of cleared up in a day. So I lost 2 pounds the next day, so back to normal. In the meantime, I met some really nice people that told me that stuff happens all the time. I shouldn't worry about anything, so that's nice to know. One thing, if you ever get in this situation and you're actually doing a CAR T, then be sure to drink plenty of water because your body will need it for sure. So do that. So I gained all that weight, I lost that weight, and that's fine. But then my appetite started to go kind of abruptly that same day. So I'm down to like maybe a couple of meals a day, maybe a meal and a half. It's not, it kind of depends. I order the food and I start to eat it, but I just don't like it as much. I can kind of taste that chemo in my mouth, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of okay and kind of not. Something that you should be aware of, though. That does happen to you. So I did that and still haven't really slept that great. And I don't think that you should expect sleeping is going to make things go away because it doesn't. Uh, I basically was going to bed at a normal time and then waking up in the middle of the night several times. So I did that. Also, the other thing that I tried to do was I tried staying up until I got exhausted and then going to sleep and then seeing what happened, and then I would just wake up again. So neither of those things worked. So basically, I've been playing a lot of video games. Hey, and talking on the phone a lot, watching Stranger Things on Netflix, that kind of thing. Anything to pass the time. So, if you're gonna be involved in this, realize there's a lot of waiting, a lot of boredom that happens when you're doing CAR T or doing any of these massive treatments. I met a lot of nice people though. People who were in town doing CAR T, people who were in town for other reasons. I met a nice woman with leukemia who was doing a lot better. She also had done CAR T and was feeling a lot better as a result. Basically, there's that, and went to try to go to Biscuit Love. That didn't work out too great because there's lines everywhere. What can you do? It's a brunch. You get up and you go too late. You're not going to make it. Also, gone to the mall. Just kind of walked around, did the kind of rounds of Nashville. Everybody here has a scooter. I can't figure it out. Scooters are absolutely everywhere. So I thought about trying a scooter. I think my doctor would probably murder me, though. I'd probably fall off the darn thing, and then that would lead to all sorts of other problems. So there is that as well. But so basically, it's been like this: video games, puzzles, reading. I did some work today, which is always no fun. I did that. But you want to have things to busy yourself, right? Because a lot of this stuff is waiting. I still can't get that taste of chemo out of my mouth, which kind of can drive you a little bit insane, but what are you going to do? I mean, if you're at all familiar with the way this process works, once they load you up with chemo, sometimes you get that taste of saline, sometimes you get that taste of chemo. I mean, there's really nothing you could do about it. I mean, you're going to have this weird taste. It's not necessarily medicinal, it's not necessarily like sweet or acidic. It's just kind of plain. It makes food taste bland. So your appetite kind of goes away. So no amount of brushing your teeth or flossing or mouthwash or any of that stuff really does any good. So that's the way it goes. But there's that, and I I said I made some phone calls. All kinds of people are calling and texting. That's always nice too. Watch a lot of Animal Planet. That's a lot of fun. Um, I love dogs. So that was good. But it's just more and more stuff that you gotta use to busy yourself, so you're not continually thinking about, hey, going to the hospital. Hey, gotta get chemo. Hey, gotta do this. So that's the next step for me, anyway, is going to the hospital on Monday. Um, what you want to do is what I plan on doing, anyway, is I'm going to wash all my clothes. I'm going to get all my stuff organized to be out of here on Monday afternoon, and basically just get ready. No doubt I'll play some more video games. I've been playing a lot of Words with Friends too. Great game, by the way, to pass time with your friends that are 1,200 miles away. Words with Friends. So I'm losing every single game that I'm in. I'm in 3. I'm losing them all. It's ridiculous. I can't think. When I was actually off chemo, I feel like I thought a lot better. I'm not thinking that great now. I can't come up with any words. I keep thinking of the same word over and over again. But that's the way it goes. So I've been doing all that, talking on the phone, doing a lot of texting. But, yes, it is what it is. But I'm getting there. So it's almost to the point now where I'm going to go in. I'm going in on Monday. I'm not feeling too bad about it. I guess that a lot of people do. I'm not nervous about it at all. I mean, this is potentially a cure, right? So you got to think of it in those terms. Um, Before you spend a lot of time worrying about, oh, okay, am I going to have a job afterward? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna get to see my family as much as I'd like. Blah blah blah. Think about this. You could get cured. I mean, that's a trade-off I'm willing to take. I don't know about you, but you should be willing to take that trade-off. Um, at any rate, so kind of just get ready for that. Get all packed in. Get all packed up. You know, maybe later I'll crack a beer. I don't know, but the fact is that it's we're almost there, and it's a good thing. I'm ready to be in the hospital and have this over with. As it turns out, though, oh, that reminds me, that's something I didn't mention. So, what I found out the other day was that how often I actually have to be back here for checkups. So, here's my list. Okay, let me read it off to you because you're gonna love this. So I have this patient diary. See, it says patient diary.